you bird at? Let it bird. Yes, look at that bird making a mess. Because it's just, hey guys, I am back. I've been out for like 2 weeks, but let me tell you, grad school is very, 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 very stressful. I mean, I love everything I'm learning, and I enjoy learning, but there's just so much to do, and it's like a game of catch up. And when you finally catch up, there's so much more to do again. But ooh, I said I was gonna put lip gloss on. Hold up. I am back with lip gloss. Anyways, just some updates. I straightened my hair for my birthday. So this past week I turned 22. It was great. It was a new year, and I really appreciate God for letting me see another year. I thank my parents for giving birth to me and just taking care of me. And yeah, so another update, guys, like I am wearing makeup for the first time in like 6 months. Like I have eyeshadow on, I have eyeliner, I have a little bit of foundation, I have lip gloss. These are my little posters. It's Africa and then Nigeria and then Lagos. So it like zooms in. But apart from all of that, what this video is about how I let go and let God. Like I said, like grad school is pretty stressful, so I do have to let go sometimes and just like, God, it's in your hands. Like I'm just worrying about so much. I worry about a lot of stuff. Like as a student undergrad, you have a lot to worry about. Trying to get a job, you have a lot to worry about. I remember when I was like wanting to work, well, just in case I didn't go to grad school, like I decided not to go to grad school, I had to look for work. So there's stress with that, stress with grades and exams and family and friends, and it's just so much, and mental health, emotional health. There's just so much that comes our way, but this is just how I let go and let God. And I'm doing this video hopefully to help somebody out there who just wants to let God take over and let go of their situation. So I have 5 ways that I let go and let God, and then I have one more extra way that I've seen and I would like to try. So I have it in my little journal. Is 5 ways I let go and let God, and one way I would like to try. You should have a fire extinguisher handy just in case, and I'll let you know why. Okay, so the first way I let go and let God is to isolate, listen to gospel and Christian music. So sometimes just like things around me is just overwhelming and I just need to get out of the situation. So I just kind of leave. Sometimes I could, even when I'm getting overwhelmed in class, sometimes it's just better for my health, to my emotional mental health, to just leave that class at that moment, because I'm just getting really stressed, overwhelmed, and there's just a lot going on. I'll ask for notes from somebody else. I will tell the professor later why I left. If I can leave, but just like, or leaving like situations with friends, like socializing. I know sometimes people might think I'm an introvert if I leave, but like I'm also leaving because I'm stressed and I'm anxious and I'm overwhelmed. But I isolate and listen to gospel and Christian music. Some of my favorite gospel and contemporary Christian music is My Worship. Phil Thompson is really good. I Know Who I Am, Sinach. Trust in You, Anthony Brown, Anger Therapy, You Say, Lauren Daigle, Reckless Love, Cory Asbury, Breathe, Jonny Diaz, It's Not Over Yet for King and Country. I am going to link these songs in the description box. I could also link all my playlists I have on Spotify as well in the description box if you guys would like to listen to it and are interested. But those are the stuff that I do, and like I just like can take a walk outside listening to music, just like walking in between classes on campus, or go back to my room, listen to music, go to the bathroom on campus and do this, and just kind of like let the word of God just like fill me in that situation, because I need to I am just overwhelmed. I need to just let go, like let God like fill me with peace and tranquility And this music helps me do so, because music is very powerful. It just speaks to you, right? And then sometimes God can talk to you through music. So that's the one way. The second way I let go and let God is by praying out loud, talking to God, crying out in frustration, asking questions, putting all my worries and burdens on me. Sometimes, like, it's, yes, you can say it in your head, but like I feel like when I say things like that in my head, I get distracted. I'm not really in the moment. I'm not in the spirit. But I like to just isolate. Again, it's just like isolating myself. But like this one, I have to do it like somewhere I can just scream and yell and pray and things like that. So that's like in my room, in my apartment, in my house. I want to pray out loud, ask him questions like, God, why is this happening to me? I think some people feel like you can't question or doubt God, but you can't, because that's like the way he's going to answer you. He wants us to ask him questions. He wants us to communicate with him so he can let us know the, like, what he wants for us, why that situation is happening to us. So like I like to pray out loud, cry in frustration, just like let it all out. And I think that after that, there's just like a peace that just comes over me sometimes. And it's like sometimes I even may hear what God is trying to say to me, and I'm like, wow. But also you're letting it all off your shoulder and onto his shoulder, giving your burdens to him so he can take it over. And when he can handle the situation better than you can, so it's better to just throw all those burdens at him, just yell in frustration. And in the Bible, there's just so many occasions. Like David is a man after God's heart, and he always cried and yelled out to God. Like he's always just like, God, why are you doing this? And like that's a way for you to kind of get in that mindset of just letting go of that situation and letting God. It's like, God, I don't understand why this is happening. I am very frustrated. I am just overwhelmed. There's just so much going on, but I'm going to pour it out to you. I'm going to let it go by pouring it out to you, and you can take over. You can let me know what I need to do, and you can just take over the situation, because I can't do it. And I am tired of just like everything's just building up inside of me. It's just like a way to just vent it out and stuff like that. So that helps me. It also depends on the situation. Some situations I'm just like, So all of this depends on like the situation, and you should apply it based on, I apply it based on the situation, what I feel like will work best. And sometimes I would do more than one of these because one is not working. I'm still like holding on to everything. So I do it until like I figured out a way to, until like one works and I feel lighter. So the third way is to look up Bible verses on my worries, how I feel, and meditate on the truth. So if I am feeling anxious, I look up Bible verses on anxiety, Bible verses on feeling anxious, feeling like everything's just spinning out of control. So if I feel overwhelmed, I'll look one for I feel overwhelmed. If I feel sad, and I will look one on feeling sad. If I feel unmotivated, just like things like that, I will look up these Bible verses and I'll just meditate on them. I'll just read a bunch of them, and usually one of them just really speaks to me. And I'm like, wow, is this what you're really trying to say to me? And before I look them up, I kind of just pray, and I'm like, God, I'm looking these up, and I really want you to just point me to the one that you want to say to me, like the one where it will say to me what you want to tell me. And so like those are what I do. So I'm just like, God, I was just looking at the timer, sorry guys, and I'm like, wow, I've already talked for 9 minutes, okay. And we're only on 3, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm just like, I want you to point me to a verse where you're going to speak to me through this verse, speak to my situation, speak to where I'm at, so I can just let go of this. And so I pray, and then I go look it up, and then like sometimes it's just like I'm scrolling and I'm like, okay, this. And it's exactly what God is trying to say to me. Like he is trying to speak this truth into my life. So that's what I do. The fourth one is I pray and then I sleep. Sleeping, it seems like people try to make sleeping out to be like you're ignoring your problems, but sometimes you just need to take a break and just sleep. Like it's just too much and I just need to go to bed. So I will pray and I was like, God, I have all these worries and I want to let it go to you. I'm overwhelmed. I just need to take a break right now. I need rest. I need peace and I need rest. Please provide me the peaceful rest right now and while I sleep. So I would sleep and it's usually just feels so good. Sometimes sleep is not the right choice because sometimes sleep I would just wake up more anxious, but most of the time just sleep feels so good. I wake up, I feel more peaceful. I feel like I can just start over. I can just look at the situation in a fresh light, in a new light. And sometimes I might even dream about what God is trying to tell me about the situation. I might dream about the answer. And I'm like, oh my God, I just got an answer from a dream. And all I had to do was sleep. Like, I got rest, I got peace, and I got the answer. Sleep is the answer to it all. Okay, I love sleep, y'all, but like, yeah, sometimes sleep is the answer. And yeah, he can speak to us through our dreams. I know like you can do this at home, you can do this wherever that you feel like you can sleep. The fifth one is actually let go. Remove myself from the situation, take my hands off of it. Like, might come back, might not come back, and believe and trust that it will work out. So like sometimes you just need to leave that situation. You just need to let go of that problem, let go of that worry. You just need to stop because it's just like, no matter how much I try, it's not working out and I just want to stop. This can be like, you're very like worried and overwhelmed with a friendship. And you're just like, no, I can't talk to you right now. You're just not helping my emotional health right now. You're not helping me mentally. You're not helping me emotionally. I just need to leave the situation with you. Just our situation right there. Like, I need God to take over, but right now I just need to leave. Or sometimes when you're worried about something, you just need to stop, like, just like, but like, yes, sometimes you just need to leave the situation. So this might not work for everything because sometimes if you're really stressed about homework or a deadline, you can't just like not do it and just be like, well, God, can you finish it for me? I mean, miracles are possible, but I don't know about that. You can't just be like, God, I'm not doing it. Finish it. I'm done. I'm stressed. But there are some things where you can actually take your hands off of it. Like, you're just like, I can't do this. Sometimes we do have to think about our best and what is good for us and let just God take over that situation and know that it's going to work out. If this relationship is meant to be, we will work out. If this job is meant to be, it will work. It's hard to trust. I mean, it's like easier said than done. Yeah, it's easier said than done to just be like, God, I know you're going to provide me a job. I need to stop. But sometimes you do need to stop because it's not good for your mental health. Just you're keep applying and applying and applying and applying and applying and you get nothing and you're just overwhelmed. And it's just like, sometimes just take a break. Just like trust that it is going to work out. And when you trust, it will. Like, I found that like sometimes when I do let go and I'm just like, it'll work out one way or the other. It does. It really will. God has a good plan for you. It's of good and never of evil. And he will never leave you nor forsake you. So just trust that he will provide. He will give you your greatest heart desires. Sometimes we have to know the difference between when you need to continue to work at it and when you need to let go of it and just surrender it at the altar to God. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I do it. And then my extra way is like, I think I saw here, like this one is another example, but it's like when people are trying to get rid of feelings from someone or like a relationship, whatever, they will write something on a balloon and let go of it, or they'll write it on paper and throw it away, or write it on paper and burn it. So I want to try the burn one. So I have a candle, I have a lighter, and I can take the candle. The candle's burning right now. Let's say I wrote what I need to let go. So let's say, just for example, I want to let go of anger at a certain person. I need to let go of anger at a certain person. All right, anger. All right, the person's name. I can even like write the situation and how it makes me feel, and just like all of that and why I'm holding on to it. And then you take the fire. Are you burn it? Let it burn. Yes, look at that burn. Look at the anger. Oh, I'm not even showing you guys. Look at the anger. Watch it burn. Like, it no longer has power over you. You're letting it go to God right now and making a mess because it's just sprinkling on my. Oh my gosh, this is a mess. Like, it smells terrible. You can burn it all the way to the end, but like, I don't want to burn my hands. But yeah, it's done, and I throw it in the trash. And I'm like, you know what? I burned that. I let it go. I burnt it, and I'm letting God take over the situation. I am burning it to God. I'm letting it go to God. Like, He has taken over my situation, and He has power over that situation, and He can figure it out for me. Like, as long as I trust in Him, have faith in Him, continue to just work and just all of that, because of the love that He has for me, He will help me let go of this anger at this certain person and make me feel better. That felt good to just burn that. I want to burn another one. Well, I'm not going to burn another one. But that was great. So these are just what I do, except the last one. I might not. I don't know if I'll do it again because there's a mess on my floor. But these are just the ones that I do, and yeah. So obviously this won't work for everyone, but I think it's worth a try, especially when you have like no hope, or you're just holding on to something so dearly and you want to let it go to God. And also, this is not replacing therapy. Like, if you do need to see therapy. Like, seek therapy. Like, go to somebody and talk to them about what you're going through. But as a Christian, I would advise to also get another Christian therapist who knows where you're coming from and your values as well. And then for me personally, I would also get a Black woman therapist. I mean, I know it narrows that up to a lot, but like, it's just that they can understand where you're coming from, and it's just so much easier to relate. Because I've heard the worst thing is not being able to relate to your therapist, and they just saying things from like their point of view in life, especially like values wise, and you're just like, I need to see another therapist. But thank you all for watching, and I hope this helped. Again, I'm not trying to tell you how to do anything. This is just how I do it, and feel free to try if you feel hopeless, and it couldn't hurt to try, right? And if it does work, I am so happy that God led you to this video and that I could be of help. But again, it's not me speaking, but God speaking through me. And yeah, no credit goes to me, all credit goes to God. Thank you all for watching this video. I am the talkative friend. This was a very talkative sit down video, but guys, I have my faith content. I have filmed other content, but I was like, I want to get this one out first. So yes, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like for more faith videos. I make other videos too as well, like fashion videos, food, that is still coming, guys. I love food, but also talkative vlogs. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, be sure to watch it. And I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you.